Good morning, students. In previous class, we have learnt about the meaning of history, importance of studying history. In today's class, we will learn time periods in history. So, you know the meaning of history. History is the study of the past, and history is divided because it is a vast, and it helps us when we study about the history. It helps us to understand our present and make a better choice for the future. Now today's class we will learn time periods in history. So history has been divided into three time periods: prehistory, proto history, and history. However, one may question the need to divide history into three time periods when history can be understood chronologically. So, what may be the reason for dividing something that is already in sequence? So, let us know why the history is divided into three time periods. Because history is vast, history is also a study of change. Therefore, these broad divisions highlight the changes taking place in a particular time period. Hence, another valid reason for dividing history into different time periods could be to accommodate the changing patterns in the society. The grouping of events in different periods also reflects how the past is understood and the significance of change from one period to another. So now we understood why history is divided into three time periods, because it is vast, and history is also study of change. Now when we study about the history, it shows that how the time, according to time, it changes. In the context of India, history has been divided into three periods. First is the ancient, second medieval, and third is the modern. Now let us know what is the ancient. The ancient period of Indian history starts with the beginning of human civilization and lasts till the post Gupta. So the ancient time start with the beginning of human civilization and it till the Gupta time. Another is the medieval. The end of the ancient period marks the beginning of the medieval period, which covers the Delhi Sultanate, Mughals, and other contemporary rulers. And third is the modern. The modern periods of history begins from the decline of the Mughal Empire, which indicates which coincides with the advent of the British in India. The modern period lasts till India gained independence in 1947. So our history is divided according to three time periods: ancient, medieval, and modern. In the beginning, we saw history is divided into three time periods: prehistory, proto history, and history. After that, we have seen in the context of India, history has been divided into three periods: ancient, medieval, and modern. So we know the ancient time was from the beginning of human civilization, from there to till the post Gupta period. Another the medieval, the end of the ancient period start the medieval, and it was till the contemporary ruler Sultanate Mughals, Delhi Sultanate, Mughals, and other contemporary rulers. And the last was the modern. It is the modern period of the history begins from the decline of Mughals Empire. Then it was till the India gained independence in 1947. Now let us know what are the dates in history. In next session we will learn about the dates in history. So for the today's class, I hope you understood. So thank you. Have a good day.